We're going to talk now to one of the eyewitnesses to that tragedy in Dallas. Sharay Santora was there with her two children, and we thank you, Sharay, for being with us, a former Marine that you were, and just know, as we keep saying, and I hope that you all know that everyone is thinking of everybody there in Dallas. And I want to ask you, what happened? What did you see? What did you hear when you were there?
What began as a lot of love ended very abruptly and quickly. I would say from the beginning, even getting to the march, there were police officers surrounding us. They were taking pictures with us. They were really comforting us and being there for us and supporting us in our march. We made it down to the courthouse. There was a small talk, and we said, look, we made it this far. Let's remain peaceful. Let's head back to the park and keep moving forward.
So you saw
we decided to move forward, going back down the street in the direction that we just came from. Everyone said, partner up, make sure you have a march partner. Let's do this. We started walking, and less than a minute walking down the road, you heard the first set of shots. And it was right after we'd stopped chanting, hands up, don't shoot. There was a lull in the crowd, a little bit of a silence. And it literally sounded like a set of Black Cat fireworks going off. And here in Dallas, people have been setting off fireworks since about the 2nd, and even yesterday before the rally, we were still hearing fireworks in the air. So initially, I was stuck with fireworks. And the second set of shots came. Everyone began to scatter, try to remain calm. I was armed with children, and I said, don't run. You have to stay calm. We have to remember why we're here. We can't be scared. Let's step to the side, allow the police to handle it, and that's what we did. Yeah. Then another set of shots rang out. We scattered even more. People were saying, you know, go back to where we started. Let's regroup. Let's try this again. This can still move forward. We can still keep regroup. And the next thing you know, you see a mass of people running down the street, shooting. They're shooting. And people were falling. I was scared they were going to be trampled, but people literally stopped and helped people up and moved them to the side. It was old people. There were young people. There were people of all colors there. And they were just scared. And
Sharay,
everything happened so quickly in a span of 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes. It went from a beautiful, peaceful march in solidarity, even with the officers that were there with us, showed us so much love.
And Sharay, your account.
It was shocking. It was surprising, and it was an experience that's life-changing.
Life-changing for so many people. And to hear you say, as many protesters said, that prior to the shooting, the interaction with the police officers and the protesters were very peaceful, and you knew that they were there to protect you, and you were there with your children, and you have that military background. And let me ask you, as we've been asking everyone that's come on our program this morning, what is your message to people? What happened in Dallas, the police-involved shootings in Minnesota and also in Louisiana this week? What is your message to the people of this country?
We have to remember that no matter how upset we are and how angry, that we have to remain moving forward. We have to keep love in our hearts, and we have to fight for justice. And justice isn't an eye for an eye and a life for a life in this moment. Those police officers were there taking care of us. Everyone in blue isn't bad, but for those that are, it makes all of us look bad when we don't stand up for it. I'm for those officers and their families. I imagine what they're going through right now, and I just hope that people will keep in mind that we want to keep moving forward. We don't want this to turn into any type of war. And we just want justice, and we want to keep moving forward, and we want to be treated fairly equally.
Oh, that was well put. Sharay, thank you very, very much for your insight and your perspective, and hug your children, and know that we're all thinking of you. And thank you for your service with the Marines. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Even through crackling Skype, that was an eloquent testimony.
And everyone has been on all sides of the issue, and there shouldn't even be sides of an issue.
No,
like
keep
this.
love in your hearts.
For everyone, and you know, some people, you know, what happened in Dallas, and you can't forget what happened earlier this week, and the other says, and you can talk about them all together. Some people feel like you're talking about one too much and forgetting. No, all of it.
All lives matter.
All of it. Yeah.